Where is it? It's down here, isn't it? Oh, what on earth's that? Oh! I don't have any weapons. G'day people, I'm Monstad. Welcome back to Space Engineers Season 2. I was just in the process of building a little ship for today's episode and... oh, it's disappeared. Phew. I thought we were a goner then. There was some huge pirate ship that was it'd come within 4.5 kilometers of us. A Keeler strike ship it was. It was enormous. I could see it clearly from here, so I thought I'd start recording because it was just getting closer and closer and it looked like it was going to spot us and come in. I'd actually gone in and switched the antenna off. I was that concerned about it. I don't know if that would have made a difference or not, but yeah, let's turn it back on again. Yeah, that was close. Anyway, welcome to the episode. And in the last episode I mentioned that Captain Dad here is not going to be averse to a little bit of ship capturing, plundering, and I wouldn't call it pirating. I think definition of pirating would be taking ships piloted by real people and killing the people and taking everything on it. But what we're going to do is, I guess, a bit of recycling. Illegal recycling, I guess. So we're going to go after AI-driven ships that are neutral initially and try and get them back to the base in relatively one piece so that we can take them apart and get all their components to save us go out mining all the time, and it'd be more fun than mining. So to that end I've built this little monster. I'm not sure what to call it. It's got all these little lumps on the back. Humpback. Lumpy. I don't know. The Lumpy Princess. Maybe. But I was thinking, I think there's a leech called the Hikudo, I think it is, in Japan, that they use a lot for sucking people's blood for medical purposes, and I was thinking that could fit because it's a kind of leech, and I'll explain why in a minute. I need to go and get some parts made for these thrusters, because what I've done with this one needs some very, very strong thrust. So I've used the level 4 thrusters, the Angel thrusters, but they need, as you can see there, they need advanced thrust modules, which need some pretty exotic materials to build. So I'm going to go down and queue those up. I think I've got the stuff I need to make those. I'm pretty certain I have. Production, let's have a look. Advanced thrust modules. I need about 70 of them. So what do we need? We need iron, cobalt, silver, iron, gold and platinum. We should be good because I mined a load of platinum, gold and silver in between episodes in the surrounding asteroids is the word I'm thinking of. 70 should do us, and we should have everything we need. Is it all going to light up? Perfect. Why is only one assembler? Why is there only one assembler running? Why has it gone into assembler 4? Let's... why can't I cancel it? Here we go. Have I not set my assemblers up? I thought I had. Maybe I haven't, because I haven't assembled anything yet. Oh no, I haven't. Okay, well, which one does it go into automatically for production? We'll do assembler 4. Okay, so we'll go in and rename assembler 4 as the master assembler. Okay, good. So production. So if you don't know, to get your assemblers working in unison, you need to enable cooperative mode, but your master assembler, you don't enable cooperative mode. It's just all the others after that you wish to help the master one, you enable the cooperative mode, and then it will work. And then you queue up production in your master assembler. So let's 1670. Let's do it again, and we should see. Oh, they are. Oh, they're just waiting for the components to come through to the other assemblers. Okay, so they are sharing the production. Okay, good. Right, so we'll let those run, and as they're made, this will continue to be built. So I tend to run a game side by side when I'm doing games like this, in case I come across things that I want to test out in a non-creative way. And as I mentioned last episode and just mentioned then, what I do want to do is start. There was a ship really close to us then. Oh no, it was that unknown signal 30 odd kilometers away. Okay. What I do want to do is try and capture some of the neutral AI driven ships and grab all the components from them basically, and just break them apart, bring them back to our breaker's yard, break them apart, and save us manufacturing tons and tons of components and doing tons and tons of mining. Now, with the EEM, the Enhanced Exploration mod, when it first came out and I first started using it, it was fairly easy to do that. You could latch onto a ship and you could literally hack pieces off the ship without any problem whatsoever, or you could go through the ship, hack down all the bits with the computers in, and mend them back up so you hack into them and take over the ship that way. But now it's been changed. If you try and grind down any block or change a block on one of the AI ships, it will automatically turn hostile and all the guns will start shooting at you. And now a lot of them will chuck out attack drones as well, or call in the police and they'll get you there. So I tried it all sorts of ways to try and capture some of these AI ships in this game. I was doing the game I've got running side by side and I could not do it. Every single way I did it resulted in death. So it's a lot more difficult to do it now. So what I've come up with is this design, and I'm going to try something else, but I'm actually going to try it today because I think it will work. And the plan is to... Are they all built now? Yeah, it looks like it. Cool. The plan is to go and latch on to an AI ship with this. And then what I can do is press the Z key for the I can't think of the name of it. What is it? Dampeners. I'm going to turn my dampeners on this and bring the ship to a halt without causing it to be hostile. What I'll try and do then, with all the powerful engines and all the gyros on this, is try and bring it home without damaging it or altering the ship in any way so it turns hostile. And then when I get to my base, bring it here, switch on my bobs to grind down certain things in certain orders, because I think the bobs grinding down won't trigger hostility, and I think that will work. So I'm going to try that, and I'm going to try it as soon as we get a decent target or a suitable target that comes up. In the meantime, what I just want to do is configure some of this, because I do not need all of these gyroscopes to be running. I only really need one to be running until I need the rest. So gyro extra. So I'll save that and turn those off. And thrusters, let's get the thrusters in a group as well while we're in here. Thrust, I'll save that. Now I haven't put an antenna on this because if I do need to escape, I don't want people to follow me, and I think that makes a difference. I'm not absolutely certain, but I think it does. And I also have some ice for the O2 generator in this as well, so we've got a supply of oxygen. Oh, don't want it in there, do I? Oh, it automatically put it in there. Okay, good. Yeah, so that's what the plan is. That's the plan. Will it work? I have no idea. This could result in death again and the destruction of an extremely expensive ship. Very small ship, but very expensive ship. I could do some lights on this, I guess. Yeah, let me just pop a couple of lights on this. I also could do with a camera so that I can just scout out a ship when I'm going towards it. Oh, I haven't got any components on me. I'm going to grab some components. Yeah, so that I can scout out ship from a distance. What do I need? Some of those, some of those, some of those. Should do it. The right way around? Sure is. A couple of spotlights. Seems like a good enough spot for it. Now I do have a cargo container on this. Not sure if I'm really going to need it, but should be alright. Now what I didn't do is put the landing gear. No, let's just set up our G menu. Groups. Okay, let's put the thrust on and off. So I have the extra gyros up there at number 9. I do need my landing gear in there as well. Oh, let's call them suckers. Groups. Pop those at number 5. Switch lock. Okay, so let's turn the thrust off. So I think this is good to go. We just need a target. And there's one there. A Hornet Mini. Okay, so what I want to do first is make sure the bobs are off on the base. Or on the constructor here. So bobs off. Okay. And we can do it. I'm slightly nervous. I have to say, I am slightly nervous. I think I've thought of everything. Let's find out. Now this thing should shift. That shifts. Oh, it's 14k. It's going to disappear in a moment. Oh, fiddlesticks. Could do one a little bit closer. Should we see if, because they usually shift a bit as well. They usually move quite fast, these ones. Let's see how fast we're catching it. What is that? Oh, it's an asteroid. Look like some kind of evil ship. Oh, we're catching it quite fast. Okay, so yeah, so the idea is to match speed, clamp on with this thing. I'll then engage my dampeners, which should bring this ship to a halt. The one that's been latched onto. Once I've brought it to a halt, I'll engage the rest of the gyros and then try and maneuver this ship back to the breaker's yard. We'll see. I feel like I'm going to be going into the gravity well here. I hope not, because these might be powerful thrusters, but they're still just ion thrusters. Yeah, we're catching it pretty quick. Pretty quick. Yeah, and if this is successful, this is a bit of an experiment. We are definitely getting close to the planet, without a doubt, because there's our base down there. We're still in zero gravity, so hopefully it will be okay. Yeah, so this is an experiment. If it works, then I'll probably do this a few times just to gather lots of components without having to sit there mining and making them all. Like I said in the last episode, old Captain Dad here would never have done this before his running with the pirates, and they destroyed his life. But now his goal is to take revenge on the pirates, and nothing will get in the way of that, even if it is slightly unethical, if not illegal. We're getting really... looks like it. That ship is heading directly for the planet, isn't it? We may have to abort this if I see any planet gravity appear. We are going to have to abort. This civilian ship is on a suicide mission. Yeah, we're in gravity. I'm going to have to abort. Wow. It's almost as if they saw what we were doing. Almost. Well, I'm going to bring the ship to a halt and watch this ship's demise. He is well into the gravity well of that planet now. Huh, that's really interesting. And funny, sort of. Okay, well, the first attempt at this failed for reasons I would never have predicted. Not in a million years. That ship is going to hit the planet. It must be well and truly within that gravity well by now. Okay, so be it. So be it. Now where's our base gone? Oh, there it is. So we need another target. Well, that was a waste of fuel and time. How fast does this ship stop? Oh, really fast. Those engines are nice. Those engines are nice. Okay, well, I'll get back to you when a target appears. So I'll see you in just a bit. Later. Okay, well, no more than 30 seconds had passed and we have a target in our sights. Small freighter Husky, medium. These tend to have quite a lot of stuff on them as well. The problem is we can't even see what loot's in the containers because we would have to grind down a container to hack into it. And if we do that, things are going to start shooting at us. So we'll just have to sort of look at our cargo space after it's been ground down, if we're successful, and see if we can tell what we got from it. We're closing on it pretty fast. Where's our... Oh, I didn't put the camera on the G-menu, did I? Camera. Let's put camera in number 6. Although it's not much use now because we're just about there. Okay, let's see if we can't match speed and direction with this thing then. Yeah, this is a good one to do actually. Not a lot of places to clamp on now. I might have to clamp on the side. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clamp on the side. So, okay, so let's turn the dampers off. Start moving in. Change your orientation a little. So good approach. Try and get it fairly central. Okay, we're locked. So if we turn our dampeners on, yeah, that's slowing that ship down. It hasn't turned hostile. Okay, so we've bled off all its speed, so now we need to turn on all the gyros. So number 9. Now this one should be fairly easy to do because it's a relatively small ship. So where's our base? Over this way. So we should be able to maneuver this into position. Staying away from the pirate ship. And turn off our dampeners. Start heading back towards our base. So far so good. Hopefully we won't pass too close to that assault corvette. Yeah, so every single method I tried ended up in death and destruction of my ship every single time. And this really was the only sort of option I had left. And I knew I could clamp on and slow down the speed because I did that every time I tried before I started planting hacking computers or trying to hack things myself or doing other things. So I knew that I could clamp on. I knew that I could change the vessel's speed without it turning hostile. So the logical conclusion from that was that I could actually maneuver the vessel as well without it turning hostile, and that's proven to be the case. Now the next part of the experiment is will the bobs trigger a hostile reaction when they start grinding it down? And do you know what, this is actually the perfect vessel to start with because I don't think this actually has any defences. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this has no turrets. Whether this will spit out drones, attack drones, I don't know. But as far as experimental targets go, we probably couldn't have picked a better one. Or a more passive one, at least. Okay, so I don't know how quickly this is going to slow down. Start slowing her down now. Yeah, so one of the large ships, yeah, it's going to be a lot more careful with the manoeuvring if this is the way we're going to proceed. So I think that's the back end of the shipyard. I could probably do with putting a GPS marker of some sort to tell me which end is the back part of the shipyard. That way I don't have to go in over the top of my base with a particularly big ship. But yeah, we're coming in the right spot here. Sort of. We're still going to have to do a bit of manoeuvring. So let's turn this like this. And get over the top of the breakers yard, then lower it down. Okay. So far, so good. Haven't broken anything? No. Let's lower her down. Be careful lowering down because I didn't put as many thrusters on the up and down aspect. Okay. How are we looking? We're looking pretty good. Oh, I've come on the underneath of it, haven't I? Oh well, it'll do. We're going to be well within range of the bobs anyway. Okay. Oh, that was a bit close. Okay, so I'm going to leave that clamped on for the moment, just in case it does turn hostile, because some of the things, I think, some of the ways that these ships defend themselves now, as far as I'm aware, is they can also engage certain thrusters and do manoeuvres and things like that. So what I'm going to do is keep my dampeners on, keep the engines going on this one and the gyros on, and start doing this. But before I do that, what I want to do is, oops, bobs are up here, aren't they? Let's go into the bobs for a moment, because you can so I haven't got, yeah, so I want neutral and not owned to be ground, but also, so janitor grinder disable. I'm going to put on grind to hack at the moment, because that means it'll go through everything with a computer faster, because it will only grind it down to that hack level. And what I can also do is prioritize certain ship functions. So had this been covered in guns, I would most certainly prioritize the controllable guns. But I think I can probably just leave that as is at the moment. Oh, this is the grind. Sorry, this is the grind priority. So yeah, so it should be okay. So let's switch these on and see what happens. Right, it's starting to grind. The antenna is still white, so this looks like it's going to work. So those bobs will go through and grind down everything that has computers in it to the hack level. Once it's done that, I can just change the grinders just to grind everything neutral or not owned, and it should start taking the ship apart. I wonder if I can fix one of these up and see what's in it. I don't want to risk it. We're just going to have to be pleasantly surprised with what's in our cargo containers when we finish grinding it down. But yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Okay, I think what I can do now is pretty safely go in. I'm going to turn off the bobs, and I'm going to now turn off the grind to hack and just get it ground down. So that should now start taking it apart fully, and I think we can pretty safely jump into this and go park it. Oh, I've got all the gyros on. Let's turn those off. That's better. Oh, I'm on the underside of the base, aren't I? So that worked so far. The proof will be when it is completely and utterly taken apart. So thrusters off. Okay, good. Where is it? It's down here, isn't it? Oh, what on earth's that? Oh! I don't have any weapons. Can I get these to grind that thing down? Right. Let's grind it down. I'm going to go in and help it. Don't lag now. Booty found. Oh, that's not good. Where's its antenna? Oh wow, I'm getting some severe lag. Oops. Let's not get burned by the thrusters. Does that mean I'm going to get some company in a moment? Right, what I need to do is go and get my little thingy ship, my forklift. Oh wow, look at that. Holy schmoly, Batman. Well, that was a bit of excitement. Okay, well if we get some pirates inbound, could really be in some trouble. As in some real serious trouble. Let's get these closer to the grinders. Well, thankfully, that yeah, thankfully that got within range of the bobs. Holy shamoly, Batman. The question is, are we going to get some company? I don't think I even have any ammo for turrets. Oh, I built this, by the way. A little control room for the shipyard. I completely forgot about that. I need some ammo. And some Gatlings. Oh, that could have completely torn the shipyard apart. Wow. Could have ripped the arms off. I think they would have been here by now. Well, if these pirates turn up now, this could be the end of Season 2 prematurely. I guess the pirates didn't approve of me doing a bit of pirating on my own. Production, okay, ammo. Which one is it? It's a container, isn't it? Do I have magnesium? I think I do. I think I do. We're going to have to position some Gatlings around. But where? Oh, we've taken damage. We've definitely taken damage. I wonder if I turn off my antenna for the base. Well, do you know what? I guess I could load these manually for the moment and just have them positioned at the end of these arms for the moment. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? It would be actually better on the bottom here, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. And I'll load them manually at the moment. And I'll do the same with the ones up here. And I think we should be fairly well covered from there. To make sure we get them turned off of shooting at neutrals, because every time we bring a ship into the breaker's yard it's going to start taking it apart. Okay. Have we got the ammo? Oh my word, they made some holes, didn't they? Nearly. Oh wow, that's our main cargo container. Did it do any damage to that? No, it didn't. Got close though, didn't it? It got close. Right, I'm going to have to change these to weld before grind. Okay. Weld before grind. On. Let's do some repairs. Is that frigate coming towards us? Okay, so I'm going to up the range. Do you know what? Let's put the range at max. We don't want meteors. Characters off, stations off, neutrals off. Good. And it's going to shoot at that half taken apart ship there, isn't it? No, good. Oh. There you go, take part of the antenna, that way they don't recognise it's hostile and my Gatlings don't start shooting it. Now I can't remember which Gatling I just did. Yeah, okay, well, I've got one loaded. Well, it doesn't look like they're coming. I think we got off lightly there. That was a warning shot across the bow, literally, through the bow. Complacency, not putting any defences up and around when you've got pirates activated. Yeah, very silly. Okay, well I'm going to call it an episode there, I think. And between episodes I'm going to go around, configure all these Gatlings and get Get them loaded with ammunition, ready to go just in case. I think we've got good coverage actually at the ends of those arms. How did I just kill myself? How did I just kill myself? Did anybody see that? I'm going to have to look back at the footage and see. Hopefully the bobs will have picked up all my rubbish that I dropped. Did I just run into the side of that asteroid? Is that what I did? I did, didn't I? Idiot. Okay. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Ran into the side of the asteroid. Or flew into the side of the asteroid. What a fool. Okay, right, I'm going to call an episode there. I'm going to make repairs around the base, the ones that the bobs didn't finish off. There's the ladder missing there. Wow. That did some damage, didn't it? It's just a small little thing like that. If his mates had come in afterwards, because it's one of those ones that it was a scout, so it sends out a signal saying booty found, and it usually calls in 3 or 4 further pirates that come in and wreck your base. We were lucky. Simple as that. We were lucky. No two ways about it. Okay, it's on then. It is on officially. Right, thanks for watching. I'll call it there. I think it's a good point to end the episode. Sorry about all the noise. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please press that like button. If you've subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, please consider subscribing for more episodes. I'm Monsternad, and I'll see you later. Bye.